Namaste, my name is Dhieyo and welcome to my channel. Today let's talk about this teaching that was given to us by Shiva, which can liberate us from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Okay, this entire teaching now has just remained as a statement, sadly. Okay, where here in India we even have t-shirts with that statement. We have our cell phone wallpapers as that statement. We make fun out of that statement, but we've just lost the meaning behind it until now. Okay, so this statement or this teaching which has remained as a statement is called Sab Moh Maya Hai. Okay, Sab means everything or everyone, Moh means attachment, Maya means a matrix, a virtual reality or an illusion. Okay, so now how is it that everything or everyone is attached to this matrix? What is keeping everything and everyone attached to it firstly? Okay, we'll understand all of this now. Firstly, our soul, our spirit is attached to this body through a silver cord. Okay, so when we are sleeping, our soul travels, it goes outside, but it is still connected to that silver cord. Okay, now when you have a higher perspective of earth as a field, okay, you will see it as a complete silver web. Okay, a very complicated but extremely well designed silver web, where everything, every life form, every matter, every spirit is connected to it. Every life form, now you can imagine, right from your humans, your animals, your fishes, your plants, the sea life, everything, the smallest insect, okay, the ant, the elephant, everything, every life form, everything, every life form is connected through that silver cord. Everyone is interconnected. Okay, so the connection that is happening with everyone is due to our feelings. Okay, so this entire field of the silver cord, the silver web that is there, is connected because of our feelings. Now take a quick look around you or on you. Everything that we use, that we wear, that we eat, that the technology that we use, everything around us is a result of somebody's feelings. Somebody had an imagination, he had a feeling that, okay, I need to create this, and this is how I'm recording this video on my cell phone, or you're watching it on your cell phone or on your television, the clothes that we are wearing, that yeah, this is how I need to design jeans. So that is the feeling that is connected to all of us. Okay, so from a higher perspective, one movement to a web, to that single cord, will affect everyone depending on a larger scale or a smaller scale, but it will affect everyone. So somebody who's made that cell phone in some part of the world, that feeling has now affected everyone. That is why all of us have it. It's affected us in a larger scale, okay, or it can affect us in a smaller scale. So the way it attaches all of us to this is, let's say a child is born, okay, the experience that that child has, that feeling, okay, remember this, it's a field of feeling. That feeling that that child has now has got attached to it. Okay, the first light that it saw in the hospital and that light was on, or the nurse or the doctor that it saw, now it's got attached to that feeling, to that silver cord. Now the nurse or the doctor who's seeing that child, or the mother or the father who's seeing that child, they've attached themselves. Their cord is now attached to this child. Okay, the relatives, so on, the relatives are attached, they've got their own attachments. So this is how this attachment keeps growing. Now the first toy that that child has, okay, the feeling that that child had towards that toy, now that silver cord has got attached to that toy. That feeling is attached to it now. So somebody who's got that toy for that child, he or she has his feelings attached to that toy. Okay, the shopkeeper that the person went and bought that toy for now has his or her emotions attached to it. The money that the person gave that shopkeeper, now that money has gone back home, so something else is attached to it. So can you imagine the amount of feelings on this planet is interconnected with everyone? So this is why, where the higher beings, our angels and our guides, have a higher perspective of this entire silver web. So what happens is when they see that, okay, this emotion now that is created over here, this feeling that is created on this web is now coming towards you, it's going to affect you. That is when they start talking to you. That is when they start telling you that, okay, you know, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and you start thinking that, okay, this is my intuition. And when it happens, you say, shit, I had an intuition, it's going to happen. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it may be. Okay, but you feel this is yours? No, but this is how they saw that something's going to happen, and they orchestrated the whole thing for you to know that, okay, this is what is happening. This is why some people who are well connected with the spirit world, their intuition will always be very high, because they've tuned into them. Some people will just think they won't even notice what is happening. Okay, this is the same thing when when you want to manifest something. Let's say you want to manifest a perfect job. Okay, you've got that feeling now attached to that job that you want that job. Your higher beings, the angels or guides, whoever, are seeing that entire silver web from a higher perspective, saying, okay, this is what you want, let's pull some strings here, literally, let's do something here, let's give this person an emotion, to give that person an emotion, to give this one a feeling, to give you a call, so that you get that job. Now it's up to them whether they think the job is good for you or not good for you, how long it's going to take, but this is how they use this silver cord to get things done for us. Okay, now this is the same silver cord once we die. And if you've read books about a lot of people who've had near-death experience, they've all said that, okay, we died and we saw our loved one, our mother or father or husband or a pet, extremely happy, and they were looking really young and everything. Okay, now this silver cord that is connected from the body, all the emotions and experiences it has felt, now is connected to the soul. Okay, so when the soul passes on, this is what is used against us. Okay, the loved one that has passed on, you've cremated that loved one. That body of that old man, old woman, or a friend or a pet is burnt or is been put 6 feet under. So how are you seeing all of that? How are you seeing them young? This is why you need to understand, put some sense behind it, that it's an illusion that is there in front of us. So what the other beings have done, who want you to be stuck in this cycle, is they've used your feelings that you've attached to, okay, against you now. You could be attached to your food. So a lot of people say, no, I'm not attached to money, I'm not attached to people, my spiritual path is to give people away, to have no attachment with people. But now you've attached yourself to food, you've attached yourself to different memories from your lifetime. Can you imagine, right from the time you're born, your feelings have already started. Okay, they could show you your favorite food, that here, your favorite food is here, your car, the car that you love so much and you worked so hard for, and now you think you've left it behind. No, it's here, shining over here. The doves flying around this car now. So it's an illusion that we go towards, and then again we are trapped. So this is why it is extremely important to have a disconnection from that feelings that we are having all the time. It is impossible to be in this illusion and not have any feelings, but it is possible to disconnect yourself from that emotion, from that feeling, so that it's not used against you. Once your soul parts away, and you can move towards your healing space. Okay, this is why when we meditate, this is why it is taught, Shiva has taught us that this is why when you sit and you meditate, you concentrate on that fact that you are a spirit and not this body. So tomorrow when you are having an experience, good, bad, ugly, whatever the experience is, you enjoy that experience. You get pissed off about it, you get upset about it, you get happy about it, you get excited about it, but deep down remind yourself, it takes a fraction of a second to remind yourself this is an experience of the body, not of the spirit. Get back to enjoying it, get back to being angry about it. Okay, but you need to keep making yourself realize this, that you are a spirit. Okay, so this is how sab moh maya hai. Sab means everything, everyone is attached to this materialistic world. So today you can even give up. Like I'll tell you this friend of mine, she went for a pranic healing course, and they teach you over there, I don't know much about that teaching, but they teach you over there that you need to cut the cord with the person or that negative emotion that you've got. So they teach you to go cut on your navel. They teach you how to do that. For a few times you need to do this. So we are having a discussion, and I taught her about this idea of what Shiva had taught her, and it really made sense to her. She said, yeah, but I find my comfort in doing cut. I said, great, if that's what your comfort is, you can start doing that. So now what she does is, she's bought a brand new car, and everyone's celebrating. In front of that celebration, she stands over there and she does I said, what are you doing? She said, no, I don't want to be attached to the car. Okay, she was having a discussion with her girlfriend where they're having dinner and they're talking about how much they love each other and everything, and her girlfriend says suddenly she gets up and she's doing this in front of her face, like, I don't want to be attached to you. Okay, now somebody like this, what is going to happen with her is, her name is Roxanne. Now what is going to happen with Roxanne is Roxanne's going to die, her soul is going to go. Now she's attached herself to this entire thought process that she needs to cut her emotions from everyone. She's attached herself to this now. Okay, so when she dies and she goes, I'm sure she's going to see some person in white clothes and doves flying in choir singing, telling her that, come here, I'm one of you, cut, come here, and she's definitely going to go towards that illusion. Okay, so you cannot even attach yourself to this thought process. Okay, where you're so paranoid now that no, I cannot go to that illusion. I have to cut all my emotions and cut my relationships and cut this and cut that. No, you cannot do that. That is also an attachment which can be used against you. Okay, so physically attached but spiritually detached. This is how you need to be when you're there in this virtual reality, and if you want to escape this virtual reality. Okay, sab moh maya hai. Everyone, everything is connected. We all are connected through this silver cord, the silver web. So from a higher perspective, this is how exactly they're seeing this entire planet, as a silver cord web all over the place. Everyone, everything is connected. You move one and everyone on this planet is going to get affected by it. This is how they use that intuition for us. This is how they warn us of something's going to happen. This is how they use this entire network for them to manifest something. You could be saying all your mantras for manifestation and everything, and having all your pictures in front of you, and no matter what, but this is how they orchestrate things for you. Okay, through this entire silver web that's attached to this materialistic world. Okay, this world is a world of feelings. So you need to express your feeling, but you need to remind yourself this feeling that you expressing, you're enjoying it, you're hating it, whatever the emotion is of the body, not of the spirit. Okay, so that practice is extremely important. मैं ये शरीर नहीं, मैं आत्मा हूँ. I'm not this spirit, I'm not this body, I'm a spirit. Okay, not only when you're on your yoga mat or when you're meditating, throughout the time, day to day, takes a second. Just a small reminder, that's it. Get back to enjoying the experience that you're having. Okay, so yeah, this is what truly sab moh maya hai means. If you like this video, give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, have a good life.